Good evening, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XLP feature man side by XLM feature this by the OG. So, real quick, I'm not a financial advisor, so should you take my advice? No motherfucking way you should. Even though if you do, you're going to come out ahead more times than not. But what you should pay attention to is the charts, because the charts don't lie. So, I've been telling you guys, I wouldn't buy earlier because with XRP, XLM, Digibot, I told you, if you want to get in there and start a position, whatever. It's minimal drops. You know, it is what it is. Same thing with Zell and all these other ones. You can build a position down. With all of them, you can. But I told you, 155 for XRP is no man's land. And I took the drawings off, so I don't have my indicators. But you guys know the levels. I'll put up the ones that matter right now. We had the 144 and the 152 line that we've been around. We were staying on the north side of that. But we had to get to 166. There is nothing in between, like I always tell you guys. There's nothing in between. From 152 to 166, and it's a perfect example of how it's been trading. And then from 152 to 144, there's nothing. It can try to bounce off 144, but the likelihood is it's coming down at least to here. And then it's going to decide what it's going to do further on. That's just the top part of the shoulder, which is what I was trying to tell you guys before. It's hard to convince you guys when nothing's built. When it's down here and just does that, and you guys are like, holy fuck, you know, after it came off the bottom, what am I supposed to say? And then I said, let's let the pattern play out. And now a lot of people are starting to say, oh, you know what? This is more possible than we thought. Even I lost like $100 today on DGB. You know, but whatever, who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's a long position for a reason. You build into it. It's like XRP. If you bought it at 166, don't fucking sell it because it went to 146. If you're building a long position, buy fucking twice. Hopefully you didn't put your whole portfolio in at 166 and listen to these other douchebags on YouTube. But I keep telling you, a lot of people make fun of my channel because I do it from a technical analysis. Oh, he does it in the 1 minute and blah, blah, blah. But I do it in much more than the 1 minute when I have to. This is nothing more than a dick move right here because it formed a head and shoulders in every single one of them. That's why I came on. I wrote, oh, buy the dip. No, this ain't no fucking dip. It can't be a dip when it's not fucking, the dip hasn't happened yet. Look what it did already. So you be very fucking careful because it's starting your pattern down to the next drop, which is 130. Be very, very, very careful right now. I did a video right now, not to gloat, not to say, holy fuck, look, how did I fucking know? Because how did I know? A guy who's doing the, you know, someone who does this for the goodness of his heart for free. You know, some days I don't even receive a donation like today. But I still come on here. I give the best technical analysis on YouTube, hands down, period. Make no mistake about it, I'm the best in the business for a reason. I don't care about the criticism. I'll take it and stick to my guns. Kind of looks like a head and shoulders now, doesn't it? So all these guys who told you it's going to the moon, you've seen Mr. VODs come across my screen a bunch of times. Oh, you won't believe what it's got to go through the levels. Anybody who says you're going to bed tonight and waking up tomorrow and it's 35,000 is full of shit. Period. So I'm going to continue to be the most hated guy on YouTube because I simply don't tickle your nuts, you know, or stroke your jollies. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, and if you don't like it, too fucking bad. And I'm going to take the criticism for days on end, but then when the pattern plays out like I said, and the bull trap plays out like I said, it hasn't even played out yet, but it's starting to. There's no denying what's about to happen now. We're going to come back and do one of these, and then phew. And it might not even stop there, but we better, you know, I want it to so I can start buying. Once it gets under $1, I'm buying. It's looking more and more likely like my pattern's going to play out. And whoever listened to me, you just saved yourself from $1.66 to $1.46 right now, 20 cents. What can you do with 10% more? When 1,000 shares, let's say you only had $1,500 and you couldn't even buy 1,000 and you sold it for $850 at $1.66, well, now you could get about 1,100. Nah, maybe not that many. But you can clearly get 1,000 with just 1,500 now. When it would have cost you almost 1,700 just, what, half hour ago? So it's going to continue to happen. There's no structure. The only reason there's any structure on the head is because it's the head, and any structure on the left shoulder is it's the left shoulder. The right shoulder might not even be that defined. It might be a lot quicker. But this is by no means done yet. So now you're going to get all these people telling you, buy the fucking dip. You can't buy a dip if it's not a true dip. How about we find out real quick when it retests 144, when it drops under it a second time, if it can bounce back up. That's how it works. Right now it's working as support. The next time it comes down, it's going to be acting as resistance. It didn't have any volume coming up, period. None. Zero. Zilch. Look at that lack of volume. Look at that pansy volume. The only thing this volume was good for was I didn't panic and sell my DGB where it was at. I sold it for a minimal loss up here right before I came on because it was forming the head, so I came on. If I would have panicked and sold it down here, well, in a matter of fucking 15 minutes, I made back pretty much everything I put into it. Took about a 2.5% loss, maybe. But the reason that I sold out of it was I told you it was a 50-50 that I was going to do what Zill did. Well, the negative volume decided to come in at 8 instead of letting it play out a little bit. You know, I was down 10% and I let it come down. Well, I wasn't down 10%. The pattern was down 10% after it flipped. But I'm just saying it came back almost 6% on a rebound. That's normal. But now you got to understand, because it's a support line, it's no different right here. It's working on a 13.6 line right here. 13.7, 13.6. I like it at 13.5 because it never usually hits it. But for argument's sake, 13.6 is where it should be. You guys know, you've seen my levels. And then up here, guys, it was simple. It has huge support up here. It's actually up a little higher, but just for argument's sake. There's nothing for DGB in this range. You see, every time it comes up, it just bounces right up and comes right down. That's why I said it should be a little higher, but you see for argument's sake. And then this is another very high resistance level that it hardly ever gets over. But in between, there's nothing. When it trades, it doesn't trade in between that wide level very often. You know, and then the next level down for DGB is down here, guys. The next part of this pattern is down at about 12.4. You can do the same thing for XLM. I told you, XLM, the FOMO level's right here at about 55.4. We'll just put it here for argument's sake. But that's the FOMO level. I always tell you, at the FOMO level, to go up 4 or 5% to make people, you know, the jollies feel good, get a nice erection, go beat off in the shower real quick, and come back, and you're like, what the fuck? I was up 5%. Now what? Now you bought at 55, 56, 57. Now it's at 52 again, right where it started before the pattern. If you would have just looked or paid attention to my channel, if you were following my channel, you would know. At minimum, I just told you earlier when I've been doing my videos, it has to come down to here minimum. And likely going to come down to here because there's no support. And then it's going to figure out down here if it's really going to come under 40 cents or not. If it does, I'm eating. And I'm eating hard. I might eat even harder on XLM than XRP. All things being considered, if I can get 10,000 XLM for like 37 cents, it's over. I'll just ride XLM like I would have XRP and buy a couple thousand XRP while it's down there. Put Zill and DGB on a back burner for a second. But I'm telling you right now, if I can get 7,000 XLM and 5,000 XRP, probably won't be possible, but if I have to go 2,500 XRP and 7,000 XLM, I'm doing it. I'm probably going to do a 3-to-1 XLM to XRP. My jollies get tickled just as much from XLM than XRP, and it's 1/3 the fucking price. They're both going to be 4 digits one day. I know a lot of people that think XLM's better than XRP. But in the short term, I think XRP is going to be higher. In the long term, I think XLM will pass XRP. Everybody always asks me. That's just what I think. Nothing personal. Either one you have, you're going to be fucking rich beyond your wildest imagine. With, you know, beyond your wildest dreams. Even if you have DGB and you don't have XRP and XLM, you're going to be fucking rich. If you have ZIL, you're going to be rich. Ethereum, I don't know how rich you're going to be. It's already up to 3,200. It's going to go to $5,000, but then what does it do after that? XRP and XLM, make no mistake about it, are going to be up there with Ethereum one day. Got to make a decision. But you can't do it on the FOMO. It's my job to keep you from FOMOing, period. If you're thinking about buying these levels for a quick rebound, think again. We're on the right side of the shoulder now. The only thing that kept this from free falling is you've got a little stopping point right here. That's it. Talked about it for days on Bitcoin. You fall below that level, you're going all the way down. Back to 52.6. You fall below that, you're back to 48,000. Huge resistance. One was at 58. But the one it couldn't even come next to and touch was at 60,000 resistance. Couldn't even get back up there. That's a huge, huge bullish sign. Also told you guys it looked like XRP was forming a double top, head and shoulders. And it's exactly what it's doing. It's a bull trap. All these patterns are bull traps, period. Anybody who came in here and bullshitted me, anybody who came in here and was like, oh, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you're going to cost people money. Where are you at tonight? We're going to be at tomorrow. Now we're going to go to the faster part of this cycle. It's playing out. So if you want to send a donation, it's well-deserved. It's well-appreciated. And I'm kind of shocked that not a single person has sent a donation, even when I'm saving you all this money. I do my best to put out 6, 7, 8 updates a day if need be. I don't ask for much. $1 or $2 if you have it. I don't make you pay for subscriptions. I don't make you pay for live streams. So pay it forward is all I'm asking. This is just another example why I'm the best in the business and why you need to save your bullshit. I always say, if you want the bullshit, go watch the run, guys. They'll lube you up nice and good. They'll help you get a climax. They'll even bend you over and give it to you a little bit so you feel nice and tight. Then you're going to fucking take a big douche because you're going to be wiped out of 50% of your funds. Tonight, you just lost 10% of your portfolio. Some of you lost 20% in a matter of 2 days. You watch my channel. You compare me to other channels. More and more, I'm going to expand into the commodities market on this channel because I think it's necessary. Not enough people cover it. I'm not going to cover it extensively, but I'm going to tell you when gold is on the rise. I'm going to tell you how my portfolio is looking. I told you guys to buy AAU at 46 cents. Go look at the tape. Less than 6 days, it's up to 58 cents. This ain't dick. AAU is going to be at $2-3. It's got earnings coming up. I put $4,000 on it almost in my IRA. I threw everything I had in it. And that, you know, my traditional one that I started. Because I don't have one through work. That's just something. I can tell you much more than crypto. I know more about commodities than crypto. But I do know a lot about XRP, XLM, DGB, and ZIL. There's no doubt about that. I know a lot. I'm not trying to capitalize on each market. I'm trying to capitalize on certain people. I want somebody to see my channel and they're real. Most of you bitches that'll just click out of my channel, you're not real. You need to get your nuts tickled. It's fine. We're part of the pansy generation. I get it. We're part of the snowflakes. We need someone to grab our dick and tell us where to go. You know, we need someone to guide us in the right position. Well, most people that get guided in the right position are just bending over enough to get thrusted out of fucking extinction. or out of existence. Like, seriously. So when you guys watch some of these other channels, they're just going to wipe out your portfolio because they don't give two shits about you. If you guys knew that the wrong guys, when they promote that safe moon, they were getting more money when it goes down off of you than if you actually make a profit. It'd make your fucking stomach turn. These fucking cocksuckers make money on you when it goes down. They make it when it goes up too, but they make more money off of you if they get you to buy it high. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. So it's my job, when everybody else on YouTube is telling you one thing, I'm going to contradict them when the charts tell me to. So be very, very careful. Don't say I told you so. Don't say any of this bullshit. Don't buy now because you think it's the dip, because it's not. You're going to see in a day or two what the dip really is. So until next time, guys, I'm T-Speaker222, XRP Future Millionaire with the Sidebot on XL and Future Digibyte OG. And the single best technical analysis, I give next level technical analysis. I'm the single best person YouTube has ever fucking seen because I care about each and every one of you, period. If you're losing money, I'm losing money. It's that simple. If I want to leave a donation, links in the description. If not, be fucking considerate and like that motherfucking video because the likes are becoming pathetic. And share it too. It's the least you can fucking do for me. Stay blessed.